In this lecture, you will going to learn what are the functions, what are the purpose of using it, and how to use it. So let's right away jump into it. So I'm giving you the example right here. For instance, you wanna echo hi there. Save it, refresh. So hi there. That's a simple output. But for instance, you have a page with whole bunch of coding and you want to print hi there again and again. Or let's say, let me give you the example. We have a date function in PHP which print out the date. So we say day, month, and Y is for the whole four digits of the year. Hi there, it is, and the date. We are saving the variable date so we can use it here. Save it. So that's our date. And if you have a application like a header, footer, and sidebar, so just imagine that you have to print this text on the header, on the footer, on the sidebar. You have to print it over and over again, 4 or 5 times. So you see, you have printing it 4 or 5 times. Or rather, make it a better example over here. Let's say we have a div, remove all this. We have one div, we have another div. In the middle, we have a content. It is header and date is the date. It is footer and date is. This is content. We don't need the date over here. I will gonna style, and I presume you guys all know about passing a CSS and HTML inside the PHP. This is how you do it. And again, you must be familiar with the HTML and CSS, so this should not be a big problem for you. If you haven't learned it, don't worry about those. You will be able to learn it properly from other courses. So here, I will just gonna say height 400 pixel width 100%. 100% means the whole page. And background color, let's say red. I will gonna just copy this style over here, paste it over here as well as here. Now here, make it 200 height, or you know what, let's just stick with 70 because head and footer are not that big, and 200, so it will be nicely in the same page. And color would be green, so red for header, green for body content, and blue for footer. Save it, come back here, refresh. So you can see we have nice little layout over here. Just for the example, I have to add space over here, and we can also say for all three, you can also say color, the font color should be white, hexadecimal code is FFF. Let's add the font size, and let's say 26 pixel or 36, doesn't matter. Save it. I'm just giving the example, so you have to see that this text over here and this text over here have to be placed over and over again, right? And this is I forgot the T of the content, and let's make it simpler, remove, so it is not that long. Save it. Yeah, nice. Now you see you have a repetition over here. How do we solve it? Because in your real life you have to place same code over and over again in your entire application, and it would be so waste of time and waste of effort, and again increase a lot of line of code for you to just repeat the same code over and over again. So to get rid of this thing, to prevent this thing, we have functions in every programming language. How do they work? Let's see. Most of the programming language have same syntax but little bit changing. So here in PHP we say it like that, function, then we give it a name. The name should be with the lowercase and no numbers in it. So we will just gonna say show underscore date, and also you cannot add a hyphen or any other special character except the underscore. That are the key points that you need to remember. Then we open the round bracket and close the round bracket. and then open curly braces and close the curly braces. Inside here we add this function. So here in our case we have to return this, hold this thing into this function, so we don't have to repeat this over and over again. So to do that, what we can do, we can simply cut this off from here, come over here, and we can simply say return this. Once it will return like that, we can simply come over here and we can call this function. And to call this function, all we have to do is simply use the keyword, the name of the function, and then the parenthesis. That's it. Let me copy it and paste it here, save it. We have to cut this from here because date we are using here, save it. And now you can see all our code from here and here is coming from this little function over here. So for instance, if we want to change there, instead of hi there, we have to say hey there. We change it from one place and it will gonna visible on both places. So it is very important functionality in the programming, that you use functions to eliminate the complexity, line of code, complications, waste of time, everything. It is a marvelous feature in every programming language that you have to use, because if change required by your client or anything, you just have to go to one place and change it, and it will gonna reflect everywhere in your entire application. So this is how the function is, and make sure you use the lowercase for the name and no special character or number allow except the underscore. In some programming languages numbers are allowed and some of them does not allow you to add numbers. So whatever programming language you are using, just make sure you check the requirement for the function's name. So in PHP you can add the number and you can use it, you can call it anywhere, but you cannot declare the same name with another function. And you can define as many functions as you want. Function, let's say another name, which we will gonna say show content. I'm sorry, space also not allowed. Instead of underscore, I just add the space, which is not right. Show content, and there's no issue with the space over here. So whether you add it or not, it's totally up to you. Now we're gonna copy or cut it from here. And also, let me give you another thing. As you can see above, we return the value, but here we are printing it. So instead of the echo, because echo it itself a function of PHP, built-in function. So show content would be just go like that. We cannot do echo because there is already in another echo inside this, so it will not gonna work. So we can simply say show content, save it over here, come back, refresh, and nothing changed. So if you want to do it like that, echo, you can just simply go replace the echo with this. So in return, you are returning this entire string. So in function, you can print something, you can return something, you can calculate something, totally up to you. So we will gonna dig deeper into this functionality, and we will gonna learn some more about it and see what are the possibilities available more than this in functionality. So take care for now. Bye bye.